I end every kind of interview with a few kind of basic questions, and this gets its own section on YouTube, which for me is partly the most valuable bit, and I tend to clip these up and use them again and again, or repurposing it and stuff. Would you be happy to share what's the best piece of advice you've ever had?
Yeah, I will do. I mean, obviously, there's the old adage about cash is king and how important cash is, and we realise that. But one of the best bits of advice I was given when I was an exec in a company, director sat me in his room one day and he said, "You've got to understand the power of the network, and you've got to start building your network now. Think about the different people who are important for you to do your job, the people who are going to help you move through life, the people you might need when you're having a bad day," and literally spoke through it. And that just kind of amazing. And I remember him drawing this kind of spider graph and how it all kind of branched off. And it has been so powerful for me and my brand and my business and when I previously employed, that whole power of the network. And grow your network. So yeah, if any advice, I suppose, that kind of really resonates is grow your network and keep growing it, keep meeting people, keep developing those relationships, because you never know when you need them or when you're going to meet those people again.
No, I think it's really interesting. Actually, it was a lady called Jenny Smith who runs a networking Know Who event up here, and what's something that she said, because I did her online course on Udemy.
Yeah.
And it was this one concept, and often, you only takes the one gem and you're like, mind blown.
Yeah.
But it was to do with how when you make a first impression or you get to know someone, that will, you're not just meeting one person, you're also meeting everyone they've ever met and everyone they ever will meet. So if you can make a really big impact with someone and they love it, they're going to tell other people.
Yeah.
And it just blew my mind, because it's, you often get people that are a bit shirty or they're a bit shitty or whatever. And, likewise, we've all worked in our careers where there's people that you just don't trust and you just don't like. And it's not that I tell people, but I'm a little bit cautious, but your reputation sticks, and that is your brand in many ways. Yeah. But the one thing that I would say, which just relates to your talk and the book, is that a lot of people are well-intentioned and they do stuff. But if nobody knows who you are, they can't buy your stuff. So, you might be the most ethical engineer, because engineers are famous for hating to do anything public. But if nobody knows who you are, they're not going to offer you a job. And the reason why this is important is that we've both been made redundant in the past, that actually it's through that network and actually people knowing who you are and whether they trust you or not, that if you were to put a post out saying, "Look, guys, something really bad's happened. I'm now looking for employment. Can anyone help me out?" You'd probably get a lot of people apply, right back to you, or at least want to help you. As where if you're a complete stranger, you might get one or two, but that's the value of your network. And I think that's a really good one. That's cool.
Yeah.
If you were to give advice to your younger self, and you could pick any age, any part of your career and stuff, what would it be?
Have more confidence, and
Nice.
Don't rest too much on the negative. I think I always say that I should have been self-employed much sooner and done this a lot sooner. And I think part of that was I had people who I respected, who I thought were looking out for me, giving me advice and kind of putting me down. And to be honest with you, I just wish I'd never listened to them. And so, but we all know, we all work for a bad boss at some point. So, I'm sure but for me, it was very much about, just follow your instincts, follow your passion as well. That's what I would say.
That's good. But often you learn more from the bad bosses than you do from the good ones. Because
absolutely. Yeah. Well, anyway, I better watch what I say, but yes.
But it's that kind of thing that so especially some of the younger people that I kind of work with, it's the fact that if you disagree with what someone's done, at some point you'll be making that decision.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll know what to do or not do based on other stuff. So it's not always the end of the world if something bad happens, because actually it's improving your skill set just to kind of, know and experience these kind of things.
Yeah.
Cool. So is there anything you would like to talk about or plug before we go? I don't mind if you want to do another plug for the business and the book.
Well, obviously, Marketing Skills Academy. I'm, happy to work with businesses of any shape, sizes. That's the coaching program. I also work on looking at personal branding. I can do individual training courses like LinkedIn, social media, that kind of thing. That's number one. I'm going to get 3 here. Number 2 is obviously buy the book, Marketing Master Plan. It is on my website. I can send you the link to that. It's actually on a special offer at the moment. It's £15, including postage and package, which is an absolute steal. And finally, I have a Facebook group called the Micropreneur Academy. And basically, it's a community I'm growing of micro businesses. I put some training in there. It's a relatively new group. I would love to see more members, more ambitious business owners join. So yeah, there's my 3 requests, please.
Cool. No worries at all. I've really enjoyed kind of catching up and just talking a few different things, because
Me
often
too.
you don't often get the chance to go into detail on some stuff, but then likewise, when it's repetition helps. So the point is that when I've noticed this, actually, the more books I read and the more knowledge you get on a topic, you then read the next book quicker, because you've already got all the base load and stuff. And actually you can just learn your craft and learn different stuff. But I also like to learn from different people and get their mindset and their ideas, because actually that is how you get better, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And sorry, Jonathan Park saying he wants it signed and delivered by you, Simon. So I'm sure if you reach out, he will help you out. I'm just going to move my mouse across to there. Fair enough. But no, I genuinely appreciate your time. It's been a pleasure to kind of speak. This gets clipped up and it goes onto YouTube, and it goes onto Spotify and Google and loads of different things. And yeah, thank you for your time. And please connect if you want to get to know him any better.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Steve. It's been an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
Cool. See, now I get to jump back on my client work.
Yes.
Anyway, have a good day, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon. All right, cheers, mate. No worries. Bye.
Bye.